Hello, business finance students. I have a great news for the students who want to get started with investment. I received $1,200 here from the foundation of the college, Eastern West Virginia Community and Technical College Foundation. And they have given me $1,200 to give this money to the business finance students who are interested in investing in a stock market and learning about stocks. And we have 24 students in this class. That means if each student will get $50 if the student decides to open an account with Charles Schwab. Therefore, here is the money is for a student stock brokerage, and therefore we will talk about this. I already helped Barbara, and she already opened the brokerage account, and I gave her $50, and she is already involved in investing and learning a lot about the investment. Now I am going to help the rest of the students who are interested. I already talked to Charles and talked to Jorge, and I was able to transfer some money to them through Zelle to Mozilla to make sure that everything is set up. Therefore, in the next few days, we are going to find the list of the students who are interested to receive $50 and to buy stocks, and I'll tell you how we are going to get started. For now, just I wanted to give you a heads up. I got this check, the check was written on the February 17th, but I received it yesterday, and therefore we are going to have a very productive semester. And even we will talk about what to do, and we will talk about what stocks to buy. In fact, one student who bought stocks, her stocks, in 2-3 weeks, tripled, and then it came back down, and she is learning a lot about stocks. And you can buy bonds, you can buy a lot of, types of investment, and I'll tell you how we are going to get started. What we are going to do, which I am going to show you, is I will tell you the way to do. Just while we are here, I will talk about it. You see here it is written DJIA, Dow Jones Industrial Average. Today, the Dow Jones Industrial Average, on average, it has dropped by 1.58. But anyhow, when we come, this is Charles Schwab website. Schwab is a major brokerage firm in the United States, and it has as much as $8 trillion of investment of the people are in here. When we say $8 trillion, that is almost, I would say, 50 times more money than Elon Musk has. That money is with it in Charles Schwab. What we will do is we click here. I will tell you how to do. I will encourage one of the students first to open and share her or his experience with us. We will click on open an account. While we are here, we can open one of these accounts: individual brokerage, joint brokerage, Roth IRA, traditional IRA, rollover IRA. While we are here, I will I will tell you what is the best one to open. If you ask my opinion, I would recommend traditional IRA. And I called Charles Schwab. I said, can our students get started with $50? They said, yeah, they don't have any minimum. Therefore, also there is not any risk involved. The maximum risk you are involving is if you make a mistake, you buy a company, that the company goes bankrupt, you lose the $50 you have put in there, Therefore, that is one recommendation that I have to open a traditional IRA. And I will tell you that, and also Charles Schwab is very good in calling. I will provide you their number in case if you decide to open an account and you run into any issue, as soon as you call, because this is a major brokerage firm and there are many rich people are clients. Therefore, they take good care of the customers. As soon as you call them, they pick up the phone, they guide you through. And if there are any questions, if you have any questions, they will help you. And buying these stocks are usually free. That means that, when I say buying, that means you won't pay any commission. And we will talk about each one of these, in details. Regarding traditional IRA, because you are getting $50, that $50 should be some part of earned income. You have to have an earned income to in 2024. Earned income means that hopefully in the 2024 you have worked for some organizations and you have received $50 in salary. That's all. That's the requirement of IRS, that to make sure that $50 is not from a passive income. Passive income means that you have an interest income or you have rental income. That income is called passive income. But earned income is something that you have, some job and you have received some salary, at least $50. As long as you have received $50, you can open traditional IRA. Even if you have not received $50, there is an easy way to prove. That means that you can go and work, let's say, for your, imagine your father ask you, go and cut the grass. You cut the grass, your father can write a check for $50 for you, and under the rate writes for cutting the grass and writes it for you. That means he or your mom can do it. They can document it. That becomes earned income for you. Then that makes you eligible to open this traditional IRA. And guess what? When you get $50 and open this traditional IRA, when you file your taxes for 2025 next year, the IRS is going to give you around $10, gives back to you, because any contribution to this traditional IRA is tax deductible. And when you retire, and you sell the traditional IRA, at that time, IRS wants its money. But the good thing is that whatever you contribute can stay in your account, can grow, and the IRS cannot tell you anything regarding taxes. And in fact, you are doing a smart thing, because rather than letting IRS hold on to their tax, you hold to the tax of the IRS anything you can contribute. We will talk about these accounts more, with more information. And then if one day you run out of money and you sell your traditional IRA, what will happen before you become to the age of 59 and a half? If you sell your traditional, let's say if you sell your $50 that you have in here, what happens is that the IRS will penalize you to the $10 of penalty, and 10% of $50 is $5 penalty it charges you. And also, of course, it comes after you and says, give us our taxes, then it wants $10 for taxes. Therefore, your $50 suddenly drops to $35. But however, if you want to do a very smart job, you keep this traditional IRA. This is for you to build your retirement. Don't be surprised. It can go to millions of dollars if you strategize, if you know what you are doing, if you contribute in the future as well. If you make some money, you go there and contribute to it, of your own, because you already will have an account. Excuse me. That way you will pay, much less taxes. And that money, you will learn how to invest. You already have some ideas what Dow Jones Industrial Average is. You have some ideas about stocks, and we are going to continue with that. However, another student decided to open both traditional and individual. For now, you can always open individual. And even if you don't want to open traditional IRA, you can still open individual. And I am going to still give you your $50, and you can put it in the individual. When you put in individual, then if there are, you sell your stocks here, then suddenly if your stocks have gone up, then you have to pay taxes. But here in traditional, if it goes up, imagine you have stocks of Amazon, you try to sell it and buy stocks of Walmart. In Amazon, you make $5,000. The IRS doesn't come and tell you make $5,000 and you have to pay taxes, because this is called tax advantage account. Tax advantage means that any transactions on that you do, you do not pay any taxes. The only time you have to pay taxes is when you transfer money from here to your own checking account. That's when the IRS would say you are taking your money out of, your retirement. Why did you? IRS wants to encourage you. The federal government wants to encourage you to put as much money in this traditional or in Roth IRA. We have a Roth IRA, and we will tell you what this rollover or Roth IRA is. But for now, you can open any of these, this one, or this one. Not rollover, but this one, or individual. I will let you decide which one to, open. But my recommendation, if you open this one, you get your $50 from me. If you open this one, you get $50 from me. If you open this one, you get $50. Doesn't matter. I give you $50. And therefore, if you want to open two of them and say you want to have this one and this one, then I will give you some money, and therefore I will give you the whatever you need. And it's a great way to get started. For now, we are going to give you, if you have any questions, and also 2-3 students, I transferred some money to these students through Zelle. I don't know how many students know what it is. Already I talked, and Barbara told me she know how it works. I helped her through that. 2 more students told me I already transferred money through the Zelle to them, because this $1,200, I cashed this check of the, I put it in my checking account. Now I have to transfer it. I have a money here. Is it in Summit Bank? That's the same as Berk and Herbert. I have a Berk and Herbert account, and other students have other accounts with, Capon Valley Bank. I am able to send the money through Zelle to these students. Therefore, my recommendation is, let me know if you have the Zelle. You can transfer money. You know what it is. If you don't know, I will help you, and we can get started. Therefore, go ahead and get ready. And if you have any questions, I'm going to create discussion posts for this week and next week. We are going to share information. And in fact, Barbara has shared already her experience. I helped her to open an account with another brokerage called Robinson. But now we want to focus only on Schwab. I will ask Barbara to share, her information, her experience on the discussion boards. That way we get all familiar with investments, and we go from there. Now, if you have any questions, as I said, I now have to transfer this $1,200 to a student's account. Only those who want to participate in the program. My recommendation is, I strongly recommend to participate. It's the $50 free money, and you will be $50 richer, and you have established something for your retirement, or to learn about the course. You will learn about the, investment, and you let me know. I will create more videos for you. Yeah.